Well, hello 6C and welcome to this week's instalment of Maths from Mr. Gent's house. Today I'm in a rather echoey room, which is my homemade propagator. I am growing all sorts of seeds. They are relevant to today's lesson, so hold on tight. You will have watched, hopefully, the video on Bidmas, and hopefully therefore you'll have learnt what Bidmas means. Let me remind you. Brackets, indices, divide, multiply, addition, subtraction. It is so important to do things in that order when you are confronted with a sum that has multiplies, divides, adds, takeaways, and indeed brackets within that same sum. Now, on the board behind me, I put some numbers up there, and I'm just going to very quickly demonstrate to you what on earth I'm talking about. Watch closely. If I do 5 plus 3 multiplied by 2, I'm going to go in the order we'd normally read in. 5 plus 3 is 8. Times by 2 is 16. However, if we do it in the order according to Bidmas, we would need to do 3 times 2, which of course is 6, plus 5, and that of course will equal 11. Spot the difference. So it's really, really important that we have a convention to follow. So we make sure that we follow the rules of Bidmas, or, as you may have discovered, Bodmas. Now, let us show you why I've come into my potting shed. I'm in here because I wanted to demonstrate to you this sum here, and it's very, very different because if my wife put an order in for 16 pots of plants of one sort or another, and I did the sum in a different way. So for example, if I had 5 of these dwarf beans that have yet to show their little heads, but they're there. There's 4, there's 5. Okay, so I hope you can see there are 5 there. And I added 3 lots of basil, all right, and I times the whole lot by 2, well, I'm going to end up with 16 plants. Why would I times 2? Well, maybe because 2 lots of people want 5 dwarf beans and 3 lots of basil. However, if I was to do the sum in a very different way, so I've got my wife wanting 2 lots of people wanting 3 lots of basil. Be careful with these. Here we go. There we go. 6 lots of basil plus 5 lots of dwarf beans. I'm going to end up with 6 plus 5, we all know that, is 11. All right? So that is the correct way of doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with 16 plants. So I've got to bring in not only the dwarf beans, not only am I going to have my lovely looking basil just popping up, but I'm going to have 5 lots of coriander. Whoa, they nearly went on the floor there. 5 lots of coriander. Now that would be no good. A very, very different answer. So, ladies and gents, it is so important that you remember Bidmas. Repeat after me. B means brackets. I, or O, means indices or order. D means divide. M means multiply, A means addition and S means subtraction. And you must do it in that order, not just in the order that you read it in. Otherwise, hey, you're going to get the answers wrong. Now, I've given you an exercise to do on page 36. Follow the instructions on my lesson plan. When you have done those exercises and you've checked your answers, what I would then suggest you do is try and solve the Scooby-Doo burglary problem. Who did the burglary? I'll be telling you later the solution to that. Good luck. Remember, watch this video again if you can bear to, but remember that song. You'll see that song again and others later in the week. Thank you.